Hey everyone, I got asked to do a priest guide, twink 19 twink priest guide really quick. So I'm just going to kind of go through gear and maybe gear setups and talents and then maybe a little bit of playstyle and binds, key bindings. So for the helmet, you want to go with lucky fishing hat and you can do for an enchant, which is with through Librams, you can do 100 HP. Some people do mana. Those are really the only two people get. So yeah, if you don't, in Lucky Fishing Hats from the Stranglethorn Vale fishing tournament on Sundays, and it's like 2 to 4 server time, and you have to catch one of the lucky fish, and you need like at least I'd say 150 fishing. I think you really don't need that high of fishing, but it's probably worth getting. You can get higher than that, but anyways, okay. If you don't want to do that, you don't want a Lucky Fishing Hat. You can just go with the green tinted goggles, which you need 150 construction for, and then you can enchant those with mana or stamina. But this gives more stem, so and it looks nicer in my opinion. So for neck, you can get a thick bronze necklace, which I don't have one on this tune, but it's like 3 stamina. Or once you get some honor, you can buy this from the honor vendor. The alliance one's in Ashenvale, and you just go and buy it. And this is like the best neck you can get for 19s. These shoulders, so you want to get Talbar Mantle, which are Talbar Mantle is from Wailing Caverns. It's like the end quest for Wailing Caverns, and it's like just some stats, and it's really good. But you can also get during the Burning Crusade anniversary and classic, you can get Nax enchants on shoulders, but they have to be white. So like you would find somebody with the enchant, like a main, and then trade them the white shoulders, and then they can put the shoulders on, or the enchant on the shoulders, and then trade you back since it's a white item. So that's what I have here. I have the healing Nax enchant, but Talbar Mantle's fine. These are, I mean, obviously you'd want to get the Nax enchant on white shoulders if possible, and I do have some available um, on Dream Scythe. And then for cloak, there's a few different options. Engineer's cloak is kind of the classic one. It just gives stats. It's nice. It's in Stone Talon Mountains, the quest. So you'll definitely need help questing. You'll need someone to help you with these quests because this is like a higher level quest that you can't solo as a 19 really. So you'd have to do it. Yeah. Well, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Engineer's Cloak, and then there's this cloak, Caretaker's Cape, which is also an honor. You would need honor to get it, but it gives healing. And there's like some stamina capes like for Horde, like you get Tranquillin Cape, which is in Ghostlands. There's some other few cape options, but these are two are like, I mean, they're really good, both of them. Chest piece, there's a few different options, especially for Horde. Tree bark jacket's probably like that's just the go-to. You want to do that. I do 4 stats. Some people do health. I think some people do mana, but I like 4 stats. I think it's pretty well rounded. Bracers also has a few different options. A lot of people do Mind Thrust. Some people do Crystalline Cuffs, which you can get on Alliance, but you have to go to Ragefire Chasm, and so it's kind of a pain. Sometimes you can find people that will summon you there, or guilds or whatever, but yeah, you have to walk. It's a lot of death walking, and these are good too. Some people do those. Some people do like 2-2, like there's 2-2 stat bracers, like of the eagle, like just cloth, but I think Mind Thrust is pretty good. You lose stamina, but and some people go 24 healing, some people go 9 stamina, some people go 7 intellect. So the enchant varies too. But yeah, so I like the healing, or sometimes I use intellect. I'll show you on my other priest. Um, yeah, or Crystalline Cuffs from Ragefire Chasm, which is hard to get, or Chasm, which is hard to get on Alliance because you have to go to the Horde City in Orgrimmar to get it. Weapons, more variants. I just use Avocator's Blade and Furbolg Pouch on this character, but you don't have to do that. It's really, this is from farming in Felwood, and you have to get honored, I think, and it takes a while. It takes like 6 hours. You need a main to farm. You have to be dead, and you can get rep while you're dead if you're in the group while they're killing mobs, but you don't really need to do that. And then this is just a dagger that gives int, and I just added 22 int to it. So, but the really you can use let me find it. You can use this instead. Oh, do I not have it on this tune? I might not. I don't have it, but I'll show you on my Horde tune. So this is another staff you can use. This is a healing staff. See how it does plus healing, and then I got the healing enchant on it. It's good. Like once you use your intellect up, like see how my intellect threshold's like right there at like 1500, I'll just switch to my healing staff and then I'll be full mana. And then if I'm there's one more staff or two more staffs so you can get staves. You can go with this, which is Staff of the Friar, and you can get 20 spirit on it. Some people get, and I'll show you on my other Horde tune. You can also do Staff of Westfall, which also has 11 spirit, which some people get, but this one has stam, intellect, and spirit, and this one has 11 spirit. So, but it does have more damage. So if you want to staff whack someone, maybe it's better. I don't know. Okay, for wands, you want to get Gravestone Scepter. This is a quest from, you get it in, I think it's in one of the main cities, I believe, or it might be in the dungeon of Blackrock Depths. You have to, you get it, you have to kill the last boss, I believe, of Blackrock. I mean, not Blackrock Depths. What is that dungeon called? One second. What is it called? Black Fathom Depths, Black Fathom Deeps, whatever. Black Fathom Deeps. Yeah, you go there, you kill the last boss, you just turn it in. It's really easy. This is the best wand you can get at 19. It does the most damage. It gives you shadow resistance, which is super important at 19s. It gives some spirit. So yeah, this is a really good wand. Another option, if you're not going to use wands for damage or shadow resist, you can also do Banshee Rod of the Sun, which is in the Ghostlands. It's a drop from the Ghostlands, a rare mob. You can find them on the auction house too, and it just gives one spell damage and healing and int. Some people use that, but Gravestone Scepter is way more common. Okay, for gloves, there's more options. Mage Fist gloves is kind of the older. This tune's a little outdated, so this is Mage Fist gloves isn't bad. It's good, but in Burning Crusade when it comes out, you can get Gold Fleck gloves on Alliance, which gives more healing and int. This gives some stamina and spirit, so but these are probably the better options. You got gold foot gloves, serpent gloves. They're kind of the same thing. They're actually the same. So 25 armor, 20. So these two are good. These are alliance options. Horde has a better option. I'll show you in a second. For belt, Keller's girdle. I mean, that's usually always what you're gonna go. That's just like the only belt for cloth. So Keller's girdle. Leggings, you will go probably Dark Reeve breeches, and then you can get the golden spell thread on it, and it's 66 healing, 22. I mean, you can see the enchant right there. So that is what you would do for legs. I mean, I'm trying to think of the other option. There's another option in Classic, which is like a stam leg, but it's a long chain quest in Ashenvale, and it's not. I think it's like pious leg wraps, but it's not worth it in um, Burning Crusade because it's bind on pickup. So yeah, Darkleaf Breaches is good. Boots, I don't know if I have the boots on my. So boots will be what are those called? They're like 4/4. It's like 4 stamina, 4 intellect boots, and yeah. But you can get these from the fishing tournament. And again, you have to fish a rare fish for. So two things from the fishing tournament: hat and boots. And when you get these boots, they're considered level 35 plus. So in Burning Crusade, you can get a 35 plus enchant on them, which is like I got minor speed and stamina, but you can get minor speed agility, or you can get sure-footed, or you can get any of the 35 plus enchants. But you always want to have minor speed on your boots at 19. It's like super. I mean, it's you need it because everyone has it. So you'll be, I mean, you'll feel it if you don't have it. So minor speed is the most important enchant. And yeah, I'll try and show you the 4/4 boots, maybe on my Horde tune. I think I have them there. Rings, there's a few different options. Sealerin is the quest ring from Alliance. It's the Dead Mines quest line. It's pretty standard. Just look it up, Sealerin. You'll find it. It's just a quest chain. Lorekeeper's Ring is a PvP honor ring that you get in Ashenvale. Once you get some honor, you can buy it. It's really good. A lot of people use that. This is a minor channeling ring. This is a quest in Loch Moden, and I don't know. I just got it. You don't have to get it really. I just like that it's gives spell crit. I think it's interesting, but I really never use it. Lavishly Jewel Ring is from Dead Mines, really good. Gives spell hit. You need that. This is like a must-have, in my opinion. Definitely get this. Okay, so trinkets, insignia of the Alliance. This is from Honor. You have to play a little bit of Warsong Gulch to get it, and yeah, it takes like maybe 5 games to get 6 games of winning. I don't know. Yeah, you just buy that in or you buy that in Stormwind, or yeah, Stormwind. I don't know if the other main cities have a vendor. They probably do, but Stormwind, you can get it from the vendor. And then AGM, Arena Grandmaster. This one, it takes a little bit of time. You might need some help. It's in Stranglethorn Vale. You get it at the arena, and you have to get 12 of the trinkets, basically 12 of the chests. And once you get 12, you turn it in for this. And this is super good at 19. It's super helpful, and I would definitely recommend getting it. So when you're getting it in the arena, you can layer. What you do is you can do /join layer, and then you're in a layer channel. And so say you're in the arena and you get the chest, then what I found works is you run out of the arena, wait for the arena flag to fall off, and then you just type layer, whatever, just a different layer that you're on. Oh, am I wrong? Layer, you just type layer like 3 or 2. And sometimes you'll get an invite and then you accept it, and you got to make sure don't type in the layer that you're on. Sometimes you can't tell, but you just kind of got to guess. Or you can just type layer and it'll layer you. It might take a minute, but then you'll layer. And if they're in the Outlands, it might not layer you. They kind of have to be in the same like continent. Like they can't be in Outlands basically. So yeah, if you layer and nobody's on layer, you can get another chest. So basically, you can get like a lot of chests if you can layer enough. If nobody else is getting the chest, you can get them, and so you can get like 3 at a time, 2 at a time. So it can speed up this grind. I got 2. I have 2 on some of my tunes just because it turns into 12 stamina in Wrath of the Lich King, but I don't really like Wrath of the Lich King, so I messed up. I should have only gotten 1. Okay, and another trinket option, I don't think I have it in this tune, is a minor recombobulator. There's a few others, I think, but minor recombobulator is an engineering thing, and it just like gets you out of sheeps and also gives you, I don't have it on this, it also gets you out of, or it gives you mana and health back. So you can use it on yourself, you can use it on allies. So if one of your allies is sheeped, you can use minor recombobulator and it'll give them health, mana, and get them out of sheeps. So it's super helpful for like, I mean, if somebody else has it and you're sheeped as a priest, then you can use that. And yeah. Okay, so let me go to my Horde tune really quick and I'll show you some of the different gear for Horde. Race wise, I like female dwarves just because I think they're one of the best races. But humans are good. Female humans are good. Uh, Night elves are okay. Female night elves are okay. They're a little difficult. Draenei are cool. I mean, some people make races for like jumps. Like in Warsong Gulch, there's different jumps you can do in the terrain, and like some races, like dwarves, for example, are sometimes it's easier their hitbox or whatever to hit jumps. You can hit jumps better, but I mean, just play what you like. I mean, I think dwarves are really good for stone form, for alliance. Draenei have a good passive. Female Draenei, or I think their box is good for hitting jumps. Yeah, night elves. Yeah. Okay. So my horde race, definitely female undead's good. Blood elf can be good. It's harder to hit jumps on blood elf. Um, Trolls, okay. I think trolls is probably the least popular, but female troll is probably better than male. Yeah, I would definitely. I think undead, female undead is just like really one of the best jumpers in Warsong at 19. So my horde has a little bit different gear. I'll show you. So I don't have the fishing hat on this, so I have green tinted goggles. And here's the boots I was talking about. Sanguine sandals. These are the 4/4 boots. You can just buy them on the auction house. They're just 4/4 stats, and I have minor speed on them. That's really good. Here's the thick bronze necklace I was mentioned. These are Nax enchant shoulders again. Engineer's cloak. This is a quest chain on Horde only. It's called Inferno Robe, and it really, I mean, in Burning Crusade, it's yeah, it just gives fire damage, but it's a 35 plus level item, so you can get a 35 enchant on it. So I was losing mana a lot because I was just dispelling in my like guild, I guess, splits practice, and so I went with the 35 enchant, um, which is like 6. Where is it at? I don't know. This. So you can get any of these enchants on this robe. A lot of people do the 6 stats, which is good. 6 stats to chest for Inferno robe. You can't do it on Tree Bark Jacket because that's a low level item, but this is a 35 plus item. So that's why you can get a Burning Crusade enchant on it. So yeah, that's just an option, Horde only. Here's Mind Thrust. See, I have mana regen on this. This is my mana regen set, I guess. So, but I have other options. Here's my other Mind Thrust. I have 7N on this one and 24 healing. So yeah, just another thing. And you can use Crystalline Cuffs too, which is from Ragefire Chasm. This is another staff you can get. You can also get this on Alliance. This is a PvP staff, so you'd have to get some honor to buy it, but it gives mana per second, so I bought it and I put 20 spirit on it. I don't know if it's probably not the best thing to do, but I also have my int staff. This is Twisted Chanter's staff. This is what you'd use without Furbolg. You could input 22 in on it. And then once you're used all your mana that you get from it, you switch to your healing, which is my Staff of the Blessed Seer. And then when I'm you can use Staff of the Friar if you're out of combat. If you're in combat, I like to use this because you get more. Where is it at? See, when I'm in combat, I get 20 mana regenerated every 5 seconds versus if I use Staff of the Freyr, I only get 17. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a very small difference. Okay, for Horde gloves, this is a quest. It's called Jute Braid gloves, and it has like 2 more armor than the other gloves that Alliance have. So it's a quest chain from the rares, the Alliance rares that walk in the Barrens. You have to kill. Again, you would need help. You can't do it by yourself as a low level. So yeah, this is the gloves and 30 healing. To gloves is probably the best. It's a classic enchant. Darkleaf Breeches, Keller's Girdle. We went over that. Went over this. Went over this is Dead Mines. This is the Horde PvP ring, and then we've got the Horde PvP trinket and Arena Grandmaster. And then I don't have a minor recombobulator on this, but again, once you have engineering, I don't have it learned on this, but yeah, it's called minor recombobulator. You can make it or buy it off the auction house. It gives like 5 charges, and you can just use it 5 times before it breaks or goes away, and then you buy another one, and yeah, you can use it on yourself, so it's really good. I mean, I should definitely have it. I don't, I'm out or something. And then here's for fishing. This is what you can use for fishing when you're fishing. Anything else I need to mention? Here's a Horde PvP cloak. This Horde PvP neck. This is the Horde quest ring. It's not. It's like equivalent to Siloren. So this is it's from Silverpine Forest. I mean, just look up the item on Google. All the items that you see, just look them up. Where is it at? Am I? Yeah. So it's just Silverpine Forest. You get it right here, and then you go to SFK and kill the last boss, and that's how you get it. Okay. So that's basically my gear. So now I want to talk about, I guess, maybe some keybinds or playing style, because I went over, let's see, race, I went over gear, anything else? Oh, talents, yeah, talents. Okay, so talent, let me do talents real quick. So talents, there's a few different talents you can do as a priest. Some people go wand spec, which is like, they increases damage with wands, and if you have a Gravestone Scepter, which right now I'm using Banshee Rod of the Sun, but I have the Gravestone Scepter right here, so there it is. Some people use this because it has really high damage output, and then I mean it's kind of I think it's a kind of troll build, but it can be good. I mean priest can dish out a lot of damage with this spec, so they'll do like wand spec, and then I've seen somebody do this. I mean I wouldn't recommend this, but this like reduces the chance your spells will be dispelled, and then this increase your chance to resist stun, fear, and silence. I've heard it's bugged. I don't know if it's bugged or not, but you could always try it out and test it. But yeah, some of these options are not bad. This is also not bad if you get, get the focus casting effect. If you're crit, it's okay. I really wouldn't recommend any of this though if you're new. If you're new, I would recommend doing healing focus, which gives you a chance to avoid interruption, and then you can do crit. You just do 3 of these, and then you go all Divine Fury because it increases your healing speed, casting speed. So I would definitely do that. This is just an easy spec. So 2 and then 3 and then 5 is really good. Some people, if they're more like offensive, if they want to like go kill the flag carrier or be on offense and help You can go blackout, which gives you a 10% chance to stun with your Shadow Word Pain, and I'm trying this out where it reduces your chance to, um, resist shadow spells. But again, I would just kind of stick with this basic spec here because it's just chill. It's real chill. So yeah, you don't have to go all crazy with it. I mean, there's not really that many options at 19 for specs anyway. So yeah, just I think this is cool. This is fun. It can be fun. For spells, like if you have blackout for you're trying to get a stun with your Shadow Word Pain, make sure you have Shadow Word Pain rank 1 on your bar. So that way when you're spamming Shadow Word Pain, you're not wasting mana doing because you're just trying to get the stun activated. You're not trying to do damage really. So you want to use like level 1 because you it's less mana. So see how that's 95 mana. This is level 1's 25 mana. So that's just a tip. I have level 1 on my bar, and then I have rank 3 if I'm like trying to kill something, I guess. But I probably really should just have level 1. Priest is strange because some different races have racials, like racial spells, which is cool. So like undead have touch of weakness. I don't use it that much, but it's just a little, it's fun. It's another magic thing that has to be dispelled. So it's good to put over just so like if you're getting dispelled by another priest, you can like they have to dispel that too. So it's just a good thing to add. Racials, undead again has a really good racials. Dwarves have good racials. You know, you can look at the racials. You know what to do. I'm not trying to do a huge guide here. Okay, so for playstyle, the main ability for priests, from in my opinion, main ability that you really need to use all the time if you don't use any other spells at all, I would use dispel magic. This is like what you're going to be pressing the most. I mean, I would press this more than heal. Don't even press heal. Before you press heal, press dispel magic because this spell is so good at 19. I mean, it is at in Warsong Gulch and this spell is like the best spell probably in the game. One of the best spells. Um, and then the next spell you want to press is Fear. Like that and Dispel Magic, like Fear and Dispel Magic. Those are the two main spells you want to be pressing on cooldown every time. Because Dispel Magic helps your team like immensely. Cure Disease, there's no diseases in 19, so you can not really use that. Resurrection, you could maybe go for a resurrection sometimes if your teammate, I mean that's like super strategic though. You probably have to be in Discord or something, so you probably would need that. If you're running the improved heal spec, which reduce your cast time, this could be your main heal because it's so short. But see, I'm kind of longer on my heal because I'm not using this spec. So, and then renew's good. Okay, it's okay, but it can get dispelled. So if you're playing against a priest or like a good shaman or priest, they'll just dispel it. But it's good. Renew's not bad. Fade doesn't. I don't think it does anything. It might do something with hunter pets. I don't think it does though. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Mind Blast is just damage. Smite's just damage. You won't really damage stuff that much because you probably want to conserve mana. But if there's like one person, if you're with the flag carrier and there's like one person with you and you're gonna kill one person coming up, I mean you could kill them. But I mean, yeah, your main spells are gonna be Dispel Magic and Fear. I mean those are the two things you need to do. So Dispel Magic is it spells enemy and friendly magic debuffs. Magic buffs for enemies and magic debuffs for friendlies. So what I like to do if I'm in a game, if there's a warlock or a mage, mostly the mage, I'll just set focus the mage, and then you can see. Let me find it. I have a clip of this somewhere. Maybe I can put it in the video. You can see when show enemy cast bar right here. You have to have this checked because when you are set focus and you show enemy cast bar, I believe it's this one. Show the enemy cast bar, yeah. So you can see if the mage is casting, and if they're not using a focus macro, which usually they don't, they're going to be targeting somebody. They're going to be targeting somebody, and you can see that they're going to cast like Frostbolt or Sheep, and so you can already have your dispel ready for that person. You can just be spamming dispel, and you'll instantly get their Sheep or Polymorph or Frost Nova or Frostbolt or Fear if it's a Warlock. So setting focus to whatever you need to dispel is probably like the best tip I can give you. Like if I mean, it's a mage or a Warlock, that's what you're going to be dispelling. Sometimes a Druid, but mostly mage, Warlock, and 19 bracket. So always like the first thing I do in any game usually is set focus the enemy mage or the enemy warlock, because then I can see who they're gonna cast on, and sometimes they'll cast on me and I'm just spamming. I can't dispel a polymorph, but I can dispel a frostbolt on myself, or I can dispel, yeah, stuff like that. So dispel is like your number one thing. You can also it's really important to prioritize your dispels according to class. So like if you have a rogue if you're on offense trying to kill the flag carrier, you want to prioritize dispelling rogues, and then probably dispel yourself last. That's what I think. But rogues, because they're the ones that if they connect with the flag carrier, the enemy flag carrier, they're going to kill them, or they're going to do more damage. So you want rogues, warriors, all the like melee classes you want to dispel first, and then like range classes like hunters, warlock, mages would be next, and then I usually dispel myself last. But that's up to you, kind of how you want to dispel people. But dispel is like your main thing, and you can do a mouse over dispel macro. I don't know if I have one on here, but maybe I do. I have a lot of macros. I don't think I have a mouse over dispel macro, do I? No, this is a target focus macro for shadow word paint. So like if I set something focus, I shadow word paint it. Yeah, but you can use target focus macros and mouse over macros. I don't have any over macros on priest necessarily, but um, yeah. So dispel is super important. Dispel and fear right here. These two spells. I mean, fear and dispel. Use these on cooldown, especially fear. Use it on cooldown. You can fear two enemies, so it's super good. Super good for peeling, super good for getting away, super good in 19s. Okay. One other thing I didn't mention is first aid. You definitely want to level this, and you can get it. You can do it all through the auction house. It's 225 is the max. You get heavy rune cloth bandages, and it's super good. It heals like so much, 250 per tick. So even if you get like two ticks off or one tick, you can be okay and live. So yeah, super good. Anything else? Anything else? Talents. I went over talents. I guess more playstyle stuff. Some people they take away their turn, like this turn. The what is it? A and D. I don't like doing that. I like strafing and using my mouse too. Um, some people take away S key because you don't really ever want to S key because it's slower. You usually want to turn around and jump. I mean this is really common stuff. Like you probably know this if you're gonna make a 19, but if you don't, then there you go. You don't want to S key really. It's not. I mean it's very rare to ever want to do this. Maybe if you're like trying to hit a jump or something. Um, a lot of people at 19s they will do scroll macros, which is like that's how they get the flag. And so let me show you how to do that. You go to targeting, and then you can do interact with mouse wheel down and mouse wheel up, and then like when you scroll your mouse wheel up and down, it'll just like it's basically trying to click the flag like a bunch, and it'll also target people. See how it's targeting my whoever I'm scrolling up and down on. So yeah, if you're around the flag that's dropped and you use that, you go to options, key bindings, and then you go to targeting, and then you go down to interact with mouse over, and then you can just bind mouse wheel up and mouse wheel down. I just have mouse wheel down because my mouse wheel up is my renew, and I just started scroll clicking just because I never really wanted to do that, but it's good. A lot of people do it now, so you probably should bind this mouse wheel up and mouse wheel down because you click, it's basically clicking a lot faster than, yeah. Other key bindings. Some people do jump macros, which it takes a little bit more time. I probably have to do a separate video on that. But basically, you're setting up your mouse where like one of my mouse buttons makes me jump perfectly. Like I'm not hitting spacebar, I'm hitting my mouse button and it's jumping. It really helps with jumps in Warsong Gulch. Oops, I just changed my mouse settings. So yeah, you have to do it through like I'm using Razer Naga and you can do it through that, but I'm sure there's probably other videos on YouTube. Just look up how to set up jump macro or ask like another 19 player that plays 19s a lot. They'll probably know more than me because I set mine up a while ago. I don't really remember. But yeah, jump macro is really good if you're trying to land jumps. You'll probably need one if you're going to be serious about 19s, but if you're just playing casually, you don't necessarily need a jump macro. I think that's it. I don't even have an enchant on this green tinted goggles. So, but yeah, this is my gear again. A few different options. Yeah, it's a fun bracket. I mean, it's super fast to make 19s. When you're making them, make sure you stay low level. Like don't level all the way to 19 and then try to get gear. Like you want to look up the quests according to like what level they are. So like start at level 10 is when you can get like your max professions. So like level 10 you can get max first aid, you can get max engineering, you can get max fishing. Like I like to get my stuff out. Like I like to get AGM out of the way as soon as I get like level 10. I like to get like fishing. I'll get fishing out of the way. I didn't do it on this character, but I'll try and get my fishing boots and my fishing hat when I get level 10. Basically, I try to get everything done as much as I can at level 10. Like if you can get fishing and AGM out of the way at level 10, then you're basically done. And then like the next quest that you can get is Talbar Mantle, which is the at Wailing Caverns. You can complete it at level 10, and then you can just get the quest chain start. And I think you have to be like level 13 or oh no, it's level 14 for the quest for Talbar Mantle. And yeah, so you just look up the gear item. Like look up Jute Braid Gloves. I'm pretty sure it's level 16. Levels 16, 17, and 18 are super important, especially level 18, because level 18 is when you can do Gravestone Scepter. It's when you can do Inferno Robe. You don't want to level anything at 18. You want to do quests at 18. 18 is your quest level. So do not start leveling and killing stuff at level 18. Make sure you have all your quests done at 18, and then once you've done all your quests, you can, you know, do level to 19 because you don't want to get any XP in 19 really. So these are the Talbar Mantle from Wailing Caverns. It's 3. You've seen it before, so yeah, it's good. It's really good. If you can't get an Axe Enchant shoulder, which is just a white shoulder, use this. It's good, very good. Okay, so anything else I need to mention? Let me double check. If you're leveling, you can use like low level stuff. Like here's a white level 1, 22 int Haliskin jacket. You can put level 35 enchants on. Same with the pants. I put, and it gives a lot of armor at level 1. So when I was leveling, I did that. I think that's it really. Something else I forgot to mention. You definitely want to level your skills up. Like I don't even have them all leveled, but this is like super important for wands, it's super important for staves, and it's super important for defense right here. I need to level this up. Whatever you're going to attack with, because when you're killing somebody, your staff, like hitting people with your staff's actually super good. Like it does a lot of damage at 19, and you can also be like dotting them with Shadow Word Pain and hitting them with your staff. So you're just like adding damage with that. And if your skills aren't maxed, it won't hit as high or accurate, and you also like you're basically losing damage. Same with defense. Like if you're taking damage, I'm pretty sure your defense like matters, so you have to. I literally just go to Ragefire Chasm in here and I just like train on the elites. Don't kill him. Like if you're gonna die, you just run out of the instance and heal, or if you're gonna kill him, just run out of the instance because sometimes you'll get XP through it, and I don't like to do that. And I only use staves, so I haven't like leveled maces or daggers since I'm only using staves on this character. I still need to level. But yeah, if I leveled 10 more levels, I'd probably get like another max hit or something on my stave or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, somehow unarmed could be good to do if you're doing a melee. But since I'm a priest, I don't really get disarmed very much anyways. So, and there's only like one disarm in 19s, I think. So that's kind of a really quick guide. I'm sorry if it was so long. I just tried to be thorough, and yeah, I think the main thing again, I would always set focus like the mages or warlocks that you're against, and dispel. Dispel is like so key, and fear. Like fear and dispel are definitely your two main spells for priest. Oh, another tip you can do. Let me lose some mana first. So you can heal. Like say I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm using mana. I'm using mana. So say you're running away and you're kind of I got my staff on, my spirit staff. I'm getting mana back. You can also drink and run. So see, like I'm clicking my drink button and I look at my tick, look at my mana. It's going up. See like that? That's very popular nowadays. Some people, I mean, back in the day, no, I don't think really many people did that. Maybe they did, but I didn't know about it. So yeah, you can when you're out of combat, you can run and drink, and you'll get. I don't know if it works with food, but it definitely works with mana. So that's just a little tip. Anything else really? I think that's it really. I think that's the main guide.